The E of spell stands for examine the part of speech and the pronunciation. So let's start with the part of speech. A part of speech gives you an initial hint as to how a word might be spelled. Let's look at the difference between the words hippopotamus, asparagus, and precious. While the words hippopotamus and asparagus are nouns, we know that the ending of the word is unlikely to be an OUS, whereas precious, being an adjective, is likely to have the ending OUS. And indeed, we see that hippopotamus and asparagus are spelled HIPPOPOTAMUS. Asparagus is spelled ASPARAGUS, whereas precious is spelled PRECIOUS. The definition of a word helps to narrow down where in the world a word belongs to. While this doesn't necessarily help you with the spelling of the word itself, it definitely helps you draw a connection between what a word might be and what its spelling is. For example, in one of the spelling bees I participated in, I was given the word AUKLET, which is spelled AUKLET. The reason I was able to spell this word correctly was because I was able to associate the word AUKLET with the definition that was given to me, which was a species of bird. Similarly, musical terms such as forte and arpeggio are likely to be of Italian origin, which does give you an additional hint as to how to spell it. Here's a clip of a spelling bee I participated in, where I was given the definition of a word, the part of speech, and had a split-second advantage because I was able to figure out the word from the definition and therefore spell it quicker than my opponent.
I'll briefly explain the rules. There will be one word that I will ask you to spell. I will give you the clues first, the part of speech, the language of origin, and the definition. I will then articulate the word. You will press the buzzer. I will take the name of the person whose buzzer has gone off first. You will then spell out the word to me. If you spell it correctly, you're through to round 3. If you misspell it, your fellow contestant automatically goes through. All the very best. Deep breaths. The word is a noun. It is of Latin origin. And the definition is the bone of the upper arm or forelimb forming joints at the shoulder and the elbow. Your word to spell is humorous. Samyukta.
HUMERUS. Humorous.
Samyukta, you're through to round 3.